Hey everyone, this is Riddle Hacker AJ Raven and welcome to the latest Geekiary News Briefs, where I quickly go over some of the stuff that happened in geek and pop culture so that you guys have something on your radar. So, let's start. The first thing we're going to talk about are the box office results. So, Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw was able to stay on the #1 position this week as well, and currently it has grossed around $108 million domestically. Apparently, this film is supposed to gross $600 million globally to break even because it has a reported production budget of $180 to $200 million. I wrote an entire article about why this film didn't do great at the box office right off the gate. And also, there's a thing that I am not a big fan of now, even though I enjoyed watching this movie. If you go over to Dwayne Johnson's Instagram, you will see that he is pushing this little spin-off narrative as if this was a very little movie, but it's not. It has a production budget of, again, like I said, $180 to $200 million, and it needs to make $600 million globally to break even. So it's not a little spin-off movie by any means. However, Dwayne Johnson is trying to push that narrative as if this film is a giant success, even though it's not. So, and I won't be surprised if we won't see a sequel to Hobbs and Shaw. We might get more spin-off movies in the franchise that are that have been made at way lower budget. Maybe that reported all female-centric Fast and Furious spin-off. Let's see. Again, read that article that I wrote. Coming to the new releases, so Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was able to have a weekend gross of $20.1 million, which is good for a horror movie which was made at a very low budget, and it's Guillermo del Toro's one of the most successful films that he's done, so good for him. Now, coming to The Lion King has grossed around $473 million domestically, and it has crossed the 1 billion mark globally, and it has also passed what Frozen ended up doing globally at the box office. And yeah, then we have Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Now, this had a 17.4 million weekend debut, and I'm a bit disappointed because I was looking forward to watching this film, but apparently it's skewed way too young and it's way too childish, so it might find a home on streaming. Talking about Disney, because The Lion King has grossed more than Frozen, I won't be surprised if Disney tries to make a Lion King 2. I say this because apparently, according to certain reports, Disney is looking on developing a sequel to the live-action Aladdin movie, and even though I wasn't a fan of Aladdin, especially because to me it seemed like Hollywood was confusing South Asian culture with Middle Eastern culture, yeah, it didn't feel good to me, especially because it felt like a Bollywood movie, even though the story is supposed to be set in the Middle East. But anyway, they are thinking of making an Aladdin sequel, and we have Aladdin 2, which was Return of Jafar. We also have an Aladdin movie where Aladdin's father came up. So maybe one of those movies will be adapted, or maybe it's an original story. So that's why with Aladdin getting a sequel, I wouldn't be surprised if The Lion King gets a sequel too. Talking about games, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid has just released a new update. It's version 1.4, and it gives you access to Lord Zedd as a playable character, and it also concludes the story mode. I wrote an entire article about it for the Geekiary, so make sure to check that out. This game was released in March of this year, and it's currently available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and also PlayStation 4. A PC release is scheduled for summer 2019. So yeah, I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. Not a huge per se, but I'm up there, and I am looking forward to playing this game when it hits PC on Steam. So apparently the Joker script has been leaked, and I went over some of the leaks, and apparently they're trying to make the Joker into a very sympathetic anti-hero, and yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Especially because I feel that people who are evil in real life are going to look at the Joker and be inspired by him and think that they are being welcomed in society and that they are sympathetic, which they're not. So, but of course, a lot of changes occur when films are being made and scripts are changed even while they're shooting. So let's see what the final product is compared to the script that was leaked. And the film has a October 4th 2019 release, so we won't have to wait long. So yeah, let's see. Even, however, there is a leak where it says that, you know what, spoilers. So skip a few seconds ahead. I'll wave my or mute this, and I'll wave my hand to let you know that the spoilers are, you know, over. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to talk about spoilers. So mute right now. So one of the spoilers is that the Joker was molested by his mother's boyfriend when he was a child, which, okay, very heavy stuff. And then there's also the spoiler that the Joker is looked upon by the poor people in Gotham City as a hero, as a revolutionary, and a lot of people end up following what he does. So, I mean, after going over the script, I wouldn't be surprised if this film ends with the older Joker dying and possibly inspiring some young kid into being the younger Joker. Because Bruce Wayne is going to be a kid in this film. So that way, when we have a younger Joker who is inspired by the older Joker, then the Joker and Bruce will be at least at the same age range. You know, they did something similar on the Gotham TV series, where the Joker is someone you get inspired by, and there can be many Jokers. But yeah, let's see what happens. And again, I'm waving my hand. The spoilers are over. You can unmute this video. Okay, so talking about celebrities, so Miley Cyrus ended up divorcing, I guess. They did get married, right? I'm not really sure. But Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth are no more. And apparently, according to reports, it's because Miley was cheating on Liam with some other girl. And of course, being how the online world is, we ended up getting tweets about biphobia, how because Miley is bisexual, she's greedy and she wants to have it both ways, and that's why she ended up divorcing or breaking up with Liam Hemsworth. But Halsey, who's a singer who's also bisexual, came forward and she ended up defending Miley. And yeah, I mean, you don't have to be bisexual to be a cheater. You don't have to be bisexual to feel thirsty, because there are a lot of straight people out there who cheat. So you can't really say that bisexuals are specifically the ones who are cheaters because they can't get enough. So that's just biphobia, and I don't have any time for it. The last person I'm going to talk about is Olivia Jade, who is Lori Loughlin's, that's how you pronounce her name, right? She's an actress from Full House. So Olivia Jade, who's Lori Loughlin's daughter, ended up coming back to Instagram. And I mean, considering what her mom is going through, and especially because they have a trial this September and she could possibly go to jail, posting such an image and flipping off at news outlets, and it's the job of news outlets to report the news and uncover the dirt on the celebrities and help and hold people accountable. So Olivia Jade just coming back and using her Instagram with like this and saying that she doesn't care, and she even tagged Daily Mail, Perez Hilton, and other people. And I'm like, Olivia, just go back. Your mom's possibly going to jail, so sit down. And also, a lot of other influencers ended up supporting Olivia. And I'm like, why are you supporting a privileged white kid like that? Why are you supporting her? She should have kept quiet. There was no reason for her to come back so soon. She should have waited out what happens to her mother and then try and come back. And yeah, the entire scandal is just, you know what, it's unfortunate, but it has been happening for a very long time. So I'm glad that these rich people are being held accountable, and they are facing jail time, and they are going to face some consequences for their actions, and basically paying their kids to attend colleges and universities, and taking the right away from students who actually deserved it, a place in that college or university. But yeah, Olivia Jade, that ain't it. And you can tell that she was thinking that she had actually done something, but no. She just made a clown of herself. But yeah, it's just privilege, and of course I blame their parents. But yeah, let's see what Olivia Jade does, because she wants to become a model, she wants to become an influencer, and I'm like, Olivia, if you keep on acting like that, no brand is going to work with you. So that was that for the latest Geekiary News Briefs. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed. And I'll see you guys later.